Hey everyone, it's Jake with Cardfight Club, and a little while ago on the Facebook group, someone posted their Chaos Paladins, which was realistically they just wanted to run Blaster Dark and Blaster Blade together. The list wasn't really thought out. One of the excuses they used was they were using Full Bow and Blaster Javelin to get a free Grade 2 out of Blaster Dark, which is fine. It's just Kagero and Mega Kali Uni would be better if you're just looking for the free unit from the chain. Um, so I thought about it, and I decided to throw together a Chaos Paladins list, and it uses Blaster Dark for the ride chain, and then it borrows from Kagu Royals. Their idea was just hitting 21k consistently. Well, we're still playing Boars on the Royal Paladin half, and then we're playing Ildana. That replaces our Waterfall because it gets the plus 3k, and we essentially use Royal Paladins to fill the void of the stand triggers because stands aren't quite as good as criticals. So by playing Royal Paladin units, we can play 8 Royal Paladin critical triggers fairly reliably, and we get 12 crits and 4 heals out of the deck. So with that, we're just going to dive right in, and here's Chaos Paladins. First off, we have Full Bow for starting Vanguard. I mean, pretty self-explanatory. Ride Blaster Javelin, get Blaster Dark, free card advantage, no complaints. 4 heal triggers, pretty standard. We're running Shadow Paladin heal triggers. Nothing special there. Next up is 12 crits. First, we have the 4 Dark Paladin or Shadow Paladin crits, and then from Royal Paladin we have 8 crits. So that gives us 12. 12 crits is pretty strong. A lot of decks are going to that now, anyways. Since Shadow Paladins doesn't have more than 4 crits, that's what the Royal Paladins kind of offer. Grade 1s, we have 4 Blaster Javelin. Again, free card advantage. It'd be really nice if he was an 8k as a rear guard, but he isn't. But we just kind of use him to get the Blaster Dark. And he's not too bad behind our other units because that's still 16k, which is reliable most of the time. Next up, 4 Black Sage Charon. And to kind of go along with that, 4 Little Sage Marin. We're running an 8k. The Royal Paladin one gives us 4 more 8ks to go with our Ildana and Boars to make 21, and then it's also there to make sure the criticals off Royal Paladin are live. And then last but not least, 2 perfect guards. I played Ezel today, and some decks can really swing for high numbers, and I didn't really know what to fill in the last 2 spots. I could have just played like 2 Garrets, 2 more 8ks from any clan, but these weren't too bad. Every now and then it sucked when Boars was my Vanguard and I couldn't perfect guard, but then I just boost with it anyways. Grade 2s, 2 Blaster Dark. We're stealing from Kaga Royals again, and we're going all 10ks except for these 2 because they're tutorable with Blaster Javelin. Then we have 5 10ks from Shadow Paladins. Just 10ks makes 18k, or worst case scenario, a 16k column if you're boosting with the Javelin. And then lastly, for Gallatin, again, just Royal Paladins to make sure the triggers are active. It lets us run just a whole bunch of 10ks. Grade 3, Ildana. He's our Waterfall in the sense that he always swings for 13k when he's attacking a Vanguard. His limit break isn't too bad either. I mean, it eats up some of your counter blasts, so you got to be careful between this and Boars. But it's really nice, you know, if I draw multiple Ildanas, or like I draw an Ildana Blaster Dark, that's a 16k column, nothing too special. I can drop it, swing with it, get rid of it, and draw 2 cards. So, I mean, it gives me a little more defense because I can get bad cards out of my hand on the field attack and then recycle them and get 2 new cards in hand. Lastly, 4 Boars. Boars is MVP. This card, Kaga Royals, was he's pretty incredible. 21k. I mean, the deck doesn't use a whole lot of counter blasts, and he just helps you push in for big damage. I'm gonna go into a little tournament recap now. So I played in a tournament today, and I honestly did not expect the deck to do good at all. I just thought I was going to be like 2 losses and out. Round one, I played Kagero, and I ended up winning that matchup. It was pretty uneventful. The deck did what it does. Um, Round two, I played Gold Paladin, and I won that one. The person misplayed a lot, and this is the person I would eventually lose to in the finals through all the misplays that he had anyways. Round three, I lost to Dark Irregulars, got stuck on grade one. We were playing best of one, which is a major flaw in Cardfight Vanguard right now. I really hope regionals next year, along with all sorts of tournaments, go to best of two in a game where getting ride screwed once just can end your tournament. Round four, I played. What did I play? Round four, I played Bermuda Triangle, and they got ride stuck on grade zero, which is even more exciting for them. I felt really bad, but I ended up winning. Then we cut to top four, made it at 3-1, along with the Gold Paladin player I beat in the second round, and the Dark Regular player I lost to in the third round. I ended up playing the other person, the Mega Colony player, and I won against them 2-0. In the finals, I was either getting a rematch between either person. Watched the game. The Dark Regular player lost the Gold Paladin player, even though the Gold Paladin player still misplayed because the deck's just that strong. And then I played the Gold Paladin player. I think I took a game, but he ended up winning game three because no matter what, no matter how many misplays you have, three heal triggers will save you every time. But I just couldn't get past three heal triggers or guard and Ezel or Spectral Duke. But I think he got the Spectral Duke three times that game, which is a little OP. But that's the deck. I don't know what I think about it. I thought it was absolute trash, and then it went and got second. When it works, it does pretty well. When it doesn't work, somehow it still wins sometimes. Um, but that's it. I'll have another deck profile next week, and see you later, everyone.